guys, welcome to another video. Winter is coming and I think this time we're gonna have a very bad winter. You need to train indoors, okay? Either you have any stationary bike or you want to ride your personal bike, you have a road bike, mountain bike, anything that you have at home, you can ride it indoors. I have a trainer here. This is a good choice for you. To train indoors, the Kickr Core from Wahoo is one of the most popular out there. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you how to set it up, okay? I have a road bike because most people do road bikes when training indoors. But on this trainer, you can put any kind of bikes. I'll get to the little bits and pieces that are included with it to use different bikes. So let me open this box. Quick. Let me show you the tools you need. Utility knife to just open the box. You need something to hold the cassette. You have to remove the cassette on your bike unless you want to purchase a new cassette and put it on your trainer. But if you don't want that, you can remove the cassette from your bicycle, put it on, and the shifting should be perfect. You will need, looks like I have that one tool. You don't need the pedal wrench, okay? You will need a crescent wrench to just remove it. A multi-tool to remove the rear wheel, and the cassette tool. So this is the cassette tool that you will need for that, okay? I have some stuff in the background. They will give me the right tools, okay? Oh, thank you. There you go. This is the tool I was telling you about. So let's get to it, guys. Let's open this box. Let's see what we have here. So Wahoo has the Kickr and the Kickr Core. The Kickr being the most expensive one, that one includes an 11-speed cassette. Most bicycles nowadays have 11 speeds, so that's why they do that. But this is the Kickr Core, it doesn't include the cassette. So that's why we have to remove the cassette from the bike. So let's get this guy out. To get it out is easier if you just put the box kind of upside down and then you just pull it out, it will come out easily. So this trainer also, guys, can be adjusted to any kind of bike size. I think it takes like 24-inch bikes. So if you have a 29, 27 and a half road bike, whatever you have, this guy will take it. So here is our trainer, shiny and brand new, and I have to build it. I have to put it together. So let's go ahead and put these arms together, and it doesn't take long. You will need some extra tools to do that. So let's go ahead and put the rest together. And I have this finished, guys, so everything is tight. Make sure that it's safe for you to use. I like the little bolts have some covers, put them on, and that's it. Now, quick, I want to show you these bits and pieces that come with it. This trainer will take any kind of bike, okay? So if you see these two bits, they are designed for the older style, quick release. If you have a road bike, you will use, it has numbers, okay? This one says 130. 130 will be facing out for your road bike, and 135, you see the number right there, will be facing out for mountain bikes. And this one will go on the right side of the cassette. If you have through axle, and this one we will do today, okay? This one goes on the drivetrain side, and this one goes on the outside. Same, it has some numbers. So 142 is for more road bikes, gravel bikes, and some older mountain bikes. If you have a newer mountain bike, you want to use this side and it says 148. 142 will be for road bikes, 148 for mountain bikes. It also has this little ring, guys. You will put this one on the freehold body before you put the cassette. This little spacer you need when you have 10, 9, or 8 speed. Even some 11 speed cassettes that are designed for 10 speed freehold bodies. If your cassette seems loose after you get everything tight, then that means you're missing this ring. Very important. On the one I'm gonna do today, I don't think I need it. We'll find out. So let's put all these pieces on the floor and let's get to the bike. I'm gonna remove the rear wheel. I don't need the rear wheel. I only need the cassette. So let's take it out. Go ahead and put your bike upside down. So for through axle, you need a tool to remove the axle. It should be easy. Okay, I have the rear wheel out. Let's go ahead and remove the cassette. To remove the cassette, guys, let me move this bike out of the way. To remove the cassette, please choose one cog on the cassette and then just use it to hold it. Now let's put the cassette tool on and let's remove it. So now that it's loose, I only need one tool, okay? Move the cassette using this. So far I see that there is a spacer on this freehold body. So I can use the spacer on the bike, or I can use the one on the trainer. So in this case, I'm going to use the one on the trainer. This cassette comes in one piece for most of the cogs. So to put the cassette on, guys, you will notice that one of the notches is larger. So you want that one to match the larger spline on the freehold body. There's only one way the cassette will go in anyway. So if it doesn't go on, that means you don't have it the right way. Okay, so now we need to make sure that the cassette is secure on the trainer. I'm gonna use this tool for one reason. If I don't use this tool, I can try holding the flywheel here, but if I do that, my left hand is not strong enough to hold it. It'll slip. So it's better if I use the same tool to hold the cassette in place and you make sure the cassette is tight. And don't feel bad, these pieces are really strong. So you hear that? That's the sign that the cassette is safe. Okay, since I have a through axle, and I know this is a road bike, is 142. I'm gonna make sure the 142 is facing out. So you see the big one goes on the left side and the small one will go on the drive side. Okay, and now we need one more piece, guys, is this little guy here. This little guy came with your user's manual. So let's put this guy on the brake, because if you have hydraulic brakes and you are riding your bike, when you ride your bike, for some reason you press your brakes. You don't need them, but you just press the brakes. You don't want to squeeze the brake levers and lose your hydraulic brakes. If you lose your brakes, you won't be able to ride your bike. So that little guy will be your friend. That way you can press your brakes freely. So now, to put the bike on, sometimes it's a little bit difficult because these pieces are loose, okay? They are just sitting there. When you try to put it on, they fall. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna make sure that the gear is all the way out, or the smallest cog, just like that. So line up the chain with the smallest cog, and then just drop the bike on the trainer. Once you have it there, use the axle of your bike and just get it through. I'm gonna shake it a little bit to make sure that it's in place. This one seems to be okay. If the axle goes through, that means I found the right spot. Not yet. No going in. I got it this time. No. It's on. So after you get it on, guys, of course, this bicycle doesn't have pedals. It's gonna be a little bit difficult for me to try it, but the next thing we want to make sure of is that the shifting is working. Now, this trainer comes set up perfectly to match the spacing of the hub on the rear wheel, okay? So you are not supposed to have any shifting problems, but let's try here and see what I get. So I'm gonna start shifting. So far the shifting is good. It should be good, guys. It doesn't matter what kind of bike you have. If you put the cassette that comes on your bike, then the shifting should be good. You notice that I had a little problem getting the axle through. That's normal. Those pieces are loose, so you will have some difficulties once in a while. One thing, guys, that I want to tell you about using an indoors trainer like this, you get to ride your bike, okay? If your bicycle fits you perfectly, you're gonna enjoy it. Using different bikes that don't fit you for indoors training, it's kind of difficult, but your bike should be neat to ride. If you think your bicycle doesn't fit you perfectly, guess what? We have a bike fit option here in the store, and we have qualified staff to do it. I recommend you to do a bike fit before you do this. You want to avoid injuries during winter. It's a long winter after all, and you will be riding on your bicycle, I don't know, 2-3 times a week, probably more. So you don't want to hit the outdoors riding injured. So get your bike fit to be perfect for you. We can help you with that. We have the trainers in stock. You have any questions regarding your indoors training, we can help you. We have the equipment, we have bikes, we have bike fit, we have good staff with knowledge. You have questions, guys? Let us know. Let me know what you think about this trainer specifically. I want to know about the questions you have and everything. So, thank you for being with me. I will see you next time.